Police confirmed with 22 News that shortly after 12 today, MSP collision analysis and reconstruction, crime scene and detective units responded to assist Southwick police after a tree fell onto a vehicle on Feeding Hills Road, which is Route 57. Procopio said state police cannot confirm or discuss the nature of the injuries of the occupants yet as they wait for the family to be notified. 22 News did confirm with Hampton District Attorney's Office that an infant was killed in this accident, and will continue to provide updates on air and online as soon as more information becomes available. Working for you in Southwick, Christina Demores, 22 News.
This is a 22 News Storm Team weather alert.
And the wind gusts will continue at least through the evening hours here tonight. Not only dangerous in terms of tree limbs and power outages, but obviously the cold air as well is going to be a factor here in our weather tonight. Live look here from Westfield, and you can see the flags in Park Square are straight out with the wind. And in fact, a wind chill warning continues for all of western Massachusetts until the middle of the day here tomorrow. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for Hampton, Hampshire, Franklin, and Berkshire County. Let's get right to it. Actual air temperatures right now are in the single digits with the exception of Adams, which is now below 4 degrees below zero. So obviously very cold without the wind. We bring in the wind. You can see these are the sustained wind speeds over 20 miles per hour just about everywhere. Interestingly enough, North Adams only at 17 miles per hour. But you get the idea. And if you've been outside, you know it's been a very gusty day. And this is what the air feels like as you head out this evening. So we do not have a wind chill sensor at Northampton. So this is kind of a little point of reference for you. 21 degrees below zero with the wind in Westfield, 22 degrees below in Orange, and 16 degrees below in Springfield, 25 degrees below in Pittsfield. Looking ahead with our 22 News Storm Team wind chill forecast, you can see through midnight, we start to really get cold. This is about when I expect the coldest of the wind chills to happen, with the potential for 40 degree below zero wind chills in the Berkshires and 30 degree below zero wind chills here in the valley as well. And then as we go through the overnight hours, the wind actually starts to back off a little bit, so these numbers start to warm up a little bit. It's still going to be very cold out there with the wind. You can see here 18 below at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning in Greenfield, 19 below in Springfield, and 21 below in Northampton and Westfield. I expect that by noontime the wind is really starting to diminish here, and while again it will still be very cold, the wind chills are going to start to come up substantially, and then by early to mid-afternoon will be at least above zero in most places in terms of wind by 2 o'clock here tomorrow afternoon, and will continue to warm as we go from there. So we'll continue to track the potential for strong gusty winds here overnight tonight and the gradual warming trend here for the weekend with our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast.
Well, being outside in the cold is not only uncomfortable, but it can also pose serious health risks to you and to your loved ones. 22 News reporter Melissa Torres explains the top signs to look for in the event of a winter medical emergency.
Being prepared is your best defense against having to deal with health problems like frostbite and hypothermia.
Frostbite and hypothermia can happen quickly, and this is especially true for babies, children, and the elderly because their bodies lose heat more easily.
When heading out on a cold day, you have to make sure you are properly dressed for the weather. Wear several layers of loose-fitting, lightweight, warm clothing rather than one layer of heavy clothing.
Frostbite can occur really quickly in these temperatures. Once the wind chill is faster than 18, you can get frostbite anywhere 5 to 15 minutes. So it's really important that everyone's bundled up, a hat on their head, all skin is covered, and limit your time outside.
If you want to keep you and your loved ones safe, it's important to recognize the signs. If you are experiencing frostbite, you may lose feeling and color in the affected areas. Some of the signs include cold skin followed by numbness and inflamed or discolored skin.
Tingling or loss of sensation, especially in the exposed areas at the ends of our body, like our toes. That's why it's really important to have those vulnerable parts of our body protected at all times if you have to be outdoors.
Hypothermia could be more detrimental if a person becomes chilled from rain, sweat, or submersion in cold water. The signs include shivering, exhaustion, or feeling very tired, fumbling hands, memory loss, or even slurred speech. If you or a loved one is experiencing these symptoms, seek medical attention immediately. Working for you, Melissa Torres, 22 News.